the first 5 minutes of the game, and we've been talking about it, our first 5 minutes down in Florida was pretty good. And then all of a sudden we just caved in, but they were so good that day, we weren't winning anyway. But we came in with the idea, let's get after this. Let's be active. Worried about their high-low and some of their stuff that they do well. And then TB plays the way he played. I mean, making shots, making free throws, blocking balls, rebounding. And then you got DJ coming off the bench doing what he did, which is what he's capable of. Being confident, not aggressive, confident that I can do this. I mean, we got good players. But Nick Pringle was big. We got to have that. For us to be something like that, we got to have Nick Pringle play that way.
But you mentioned TB, he and Acuff Matson are reaching their career highs in this game. But Sean Miller spent most of his post-game presser talking about.
What are you saying, Darius career high?
Matching and assists. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I knew we had 21 assists. What's that mean? We're winning.
But Sean spent most of his post-game presser talking about Acuff and the virtues of him as a once-in-a-generation.
Yeah, he is.
And you've said it.
And he's a great, like, I told you that when we got back from Florida, I was in the office early in the morning, and I said, I'm saying, we have to practice. We went 10 days, no contact, no competitiveness, and you start losing your edge. So as I'm walking to go out, Darius is in the training room, and he said, Coach, I got to start practicing. And now I didn't keep him in the whole practice, but he wasn't in the boot. He was on there, and he went, and but he was, you could tell that's the healthiest he's been in a while. But look, I was disappointed. Did you guys promote all the U.S. Basketball Writers Association Player of the Month? Was that out there? I didn't look. I mean, and when I was told, they said to me, and he beat out some really good players. And I'm like, yeah, but he's really good too. And that's why I said he needs to be in the conversation. Hey, other guys are having great years too. But you can't just say, well, and it isn't because we're not on TV, because we're one of the 4 teams, Duke, North Carolina, Michigan State, and us, that everybody sees play. So you can't say it's, well, they don't know. No, he's good and a great kid, just a great kid.
How important was it for the team to respond like the way they did tonight after what happened in Gainesville?
We were going to learn about ourselves, but I didn't want to put it on them. I didn't want to put the double bye on them. I just want them to understand, and I said this, you have been trained and prepared to play in March. Conditioning, the practices, the competitiveness, the weight training, the individual work, the practices you're doing on your own. You are ready. Our team is bonded. We have been tested. We have improved. Are we athletic? Are we long? Are we skilled? Do we have a will to win? Well, come on. Let's go. This is why we did what we did all year, is to get to March to be able to play like we're one of those teams. And so tonight was important that way. Now you got to go on the road at Missouri. And I've said it. I know what happened to Texas today. We were the buzzsaw. We had gone through the buzzsaw. Now they just went through it. He has still done Coach of the Year work. And I said Dennis Gates is the other one that's done Coach of the Year work, which means where were they and how did they keep building their teams? They both have.
You touched on it a little bit earlier, but Nick Pringle, how important is it to get that and also playing through some foul trouble tonight and having success with it?
Yeah, he's it's vital, and he's the greatest kid. Even when he's not at his best, I love coaching him. I mean, I've absolutely loved it. Yeah, he has some limitations, but so does everybody else. But a great kid, love coaching him. We need him. Now, how about Nolan's statue? They put an addendum in my contract that I had to go out and clean that thing once a week. So if there's bird poop on it, it's up to me to go wipe it off, which I will do in a pleasant way. I would love it. He's been so good to me since I've been here. And I'm going to tell you again, that one thing I said to Hunter, you guys are talking to me, has anybody talked to Coach Richardson to make sure he's good with this? And he said, yeah, Coach said he'd be exactly what, so he was in my corner from day one. And then the other one is, how about Tyson Foods doing what they're doing? On the uni, come on now. That is huge. It's huge for the athletic department. It's huge for the athletes. It's huge for basketball, football. It's huge for us because any place that you can add revenue that you're going to be able to take care of kids is big. And for Johnny to do it and the Tyson Foods to do it, it's a big deal.
Over the last 5 years, you've coached against and you've coached Trevon Brazile. Just the last couple of years here. I'm just curious, where have you seen the biggest area of growth for him in the last couple of years?
He's growing. He's maturing. He's self-evaluating. He's able to play poorly and get out of it, which means hey, and here's a 6'10" kid that blocks shots, can guard different positions, will go rebound, can make shots, makes free throws. How many guys hit with his athleticism at 6'10" can do that? And so being more consistent, at times being more physical, but that means you walk into the game knowing I'm going to hit first. Or you walk into the game and you're not ready to hit first, and then you look like, okay, coming after him. So, but I think he's gotten better, and he's another one that I've enjoyed coaching.
With DJ Wagner, he scored 15 points tonight. How big is that? You talked about your team, dealing with some injuries, but how big is it for your third-year, guard to be able to kind of come into this?
All that I keep telling them is it's not about being aggressive. You ready? It's about being confident. Then you're aggressive. But you got to be confident knowing that you're going to fall back on your training. He's got floaters. He's a heck of a layup shooter. He can shoot the ball. He's good. Look at his assist-to-turnover ratio. He's like 5-1. So be confident. Now, you're playing with some other guys that are ultra confident. And all I'm saying, just be confident. Shoot, I'm with you. He and I talked. I had individual meetings with the guys after the Florida game, and they went well because most of it is we have been great in February. Now let's be great in March, and let's get by it. Now here's what I think of this team. And then we talked about individuals, like, okay, what do you have to do to get a little bit better? What areas do you have to shore up? How are you going to shore them up? You ready for this? How can I help you? What can I do to help you? And those were the meetings we had. A couple of them, one of them said, just keep talking to me this way. I said, listen, come and see me when you need me to talk to you. I don't know when you need me to talk. Just say, Coach, talk to me. And I'll do what I have to do. My job is to let go of the rope now. And I told them this. They got to coach each other. And you notice I didn't do a whole lot. I got on one guy but I wasn't yelling about it. I just got on him a little bit like, come on, man, you're better than this. Care about your team. Let's go. And so that's where this has to go in March. I've got to be a cheerleader. Let me ask you. If I have to teach a bunch right now, what's that tell you? Very good. If I have to really, get them going and challenge them and get them excited, it's March, man. If you ain't excited, then you ain't getting it from me. I'm not going to be able to do it. So all I'm saying is come together. We bonded as a team. Get each other going. How about this? Hold each other accountable. If a guy's not doing his job, go say something to him. Don't make me do it. I want to be a cheerleader. You say it. And I'll say, geez, he was pretty rough on you. So, this is the fun part of the year for me. I love it. It doesn't mean you win every game, but it's March. Everything we've done all year is built to this. And so, again, let me thank the fans. I mean, what they've been able to do over 2 years to help us. Folks, you remember what our record was at this point last year. We were 6-10. No, we were 6-10. And if we didn't win those 2 games, we weren't going to the NCAA tournament. And then the last game we had to win. And the fans came out. It was crazy. And we played Mississippi State and got them we beat them by 1. The fans helped us get over the edge to where we could do what we're doing and now follow up with this. The fans have been unbelievable.
Yeah, you mentioned physicality and rebounding. Texas, a good rebounding team, but you go out and you out-rebound them by 4 tonight. Just how important was that? How big of an emphasis was that after the floor?
Nick, TB, hit first. If you think you're going to get bullied, what do you do to the bully? You smack first. So you better hit first so that you're not getting bullied. We got bullied pretty good. Now, tonight, I thought we did better. We fought.
Yeah, with the win tonight, y'all lock up a double bye in the SEC tournament. So after Saturday, you'll have about 6 days off of rest before going into the postseason. How does that kind of help, and does that change anything?
It'd be 5 days or 4 days, and that's what made this big, just so you know. That's what made this big. We also now, there's some things that I want to hit on, some different things, pressing and all that. The issue for our team is 3 days, 3 games in 3 days. And then you may play Tuesday or Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Now, all of a sudden, so we need to take some time. We just got to figure out how we do this yet, how we get better. But the other one that I thought went in and did good was Isaiah. I was going to put him in earlier, and I got talked out of it. But I wanted him in because I want to see him in these games. And he's had a great attitude. He was hurt for a while. Now, again, in practice, he's elevated, which means that he's built my confidence in him because of how he's practiced. So, but we'll have to see.
Coach, I'm just curious. You mentioned Nolan Richardson and getting the statue, and the guys came in here and they were so happy to hear that news had been announced. What has he meant to this program, especially since last year you've had him come and talk to the team, this year, even on that postseason run in March?
Well, you have Eddie Sutton and Nolan Richardson. We're all standing on their shoulders. Anybody that follows those two, they built this. And they built it their own way, but they built it. Coach deserves a statue. He's a Hall of Fame coach. He deserves that statue. I loved it when we did it for Joe B. Hall at Kentucky. And I was the one wiping he'd call me, did you go out there and wipe that thing up? Yeah, I got it. I got you. But this for him, and it's great that you see the response he gets everywhere he goes. Everybody knows what he did here. Won a national title. That kid didn't get hurt. They'd have won 2. Kid gets hurt, a player plays that they didn't even know who he was. And the guy goes crazy. Or they win 2 national titles and Final Fours and and his whole career. I mean, Tulsa, junior college, all the stuff that he did. He's just a special guy, and he's been great to me. He'll call me just out of the blue, checking on you. How is it? What do you think? Should I be pressing more? I've been telling you that since you went there. Yeah, you should be pressing more. So Joe B. Hall wanted me to play a 1-3-1. He told me I can put it in a day. I said, Coach, 1-3-1? So I've been blessed. I had Jackie Lehman mentor me at UMass, Coach Julius, and then Gene Bartow, when I was at Memphis, was with the Grizzlies, mentored me there. Joe B. Hall was in my practice 5 days a week when I was at Kentucky. Now I have got Nolan Richardson as a mentor here. Come on. How blessed have I been?